Hey, my super beautiful, lovely souls. It's Lizzie the Light Worker here. So today, guys, I'm filling a viewer's request. This is an update on a Capricorn divine female and a Pisces divine male twin flame union, and it's a viewer's request. So I wanted to get this done as quickly as possible. I love you guys sending me requests. Please keep doing that. It helps me too. If you have seen a previous video and you want to see an update, let me know. Or if you're in separation, you're having a hard time with that, let me know. I can do a separation twin flame video. Just let me know your sign and sex and the sex and sign of your mate. Okay, so without further ado, we're going to get right into this. And if you guys have been watching my videos, you know I like to get information sort of on our Cap female, then our Pisces male. Sort of what's going on with her, how's she feeling about this relationship, what's her status, what are some things maybe she's working on in her spiritual journey. Same thing with our Pisces. And then in the middle, we sort of see what's going on, you know, as a union or relationship, what the relationship was like or is like, you know, if they're in separation, that sort of thing. Okay, so let's talk about our Capricorn female here. So yeah, I really feel like she's definitely embarking on her spiritual quest. I feel like this relationship was it was tough for her, okay? Because I'm seeing that she left, she moved away from it. This card to me says movement. It could be movement, physical movement, like across states or across an ocean, or there's distance between them. Of her discretion. Like, in other words, she used her discretion when it came to deciding whether she had to stay or go. To me, it's saying that she had to go. And really sort of didn't even maybe know where she was going. She just really needed to get away from this. It might have been a little intense. There might have been a lot on her mind about it. There might have been some questions that she had left unanswered about this. Really just sort of a not knowing, but knowing that she needed to go and get herself away from this. I do feel like she's had some new opportunities for growth in her own life, in her own journey. I feel like this could also be with work, that she may be just focusing on her career right now and changes in her career, and possibly even educational piece. So it could be that she thought about going back to school, or maybe she has gone back to school, or she's just gotten some additional training and sort of has some new opportunities in life and new ways to go. I don't know if he's contacted her. Or he is thinking about contacting her. That's a possibility. I do also feel like she's a little bit withdrawn, sort of doing this inner focus. And there's lots of things I feel like regarding this relationship that she hasn't dealt with yet. She's sort of buried them, sort of keeping them hidden in her emotions. I do feel like she's well balanced with her emotions. It took her a while to get to that place. But I'm feeling like, yeah, there's a little bit more to go here as far as the journey spiritually, and as far as dealing with the emotions and the hurts and the past things that occurred between her and her twin that need to be dealt with. I also feel like she wants to know what's happening with him, when maybe they'll meet up again or they'll talk. I feel like at this time, Spirit does not want you to know that, because it will interrupt your spiritual journey and interrupt the progress that you've made, and it will interrupt your future plans. Okay, so sometimes with the High Priestess, it's just, we're not meant to know yet. Okay, but keeping the balance is important, and keeping your emotions balanced is important, and certainly dealing with any emotions from the past or hurts or anything within yourself from your own past or previous relationships with other people. All those things sort of need to be dealt with. All those old emotions sort of need to be dealt with. Okay, so what's going on his end? I feel like, you know, he is definitely working on himself too. Okay, I feel like he's working on structure, stability, trying to get more mature. His maturity level is definitely come up. I feel like he is more self-reliant upon himself. I feel like he's making plans for his own future. Definitely doing a lot of soul searching, and he's definitely single at this time. He's not seeing anyone else. Okay, I don't know about her, because sometimes to me the Page of Wands says that this could be someone younger. that has come into her life, passionate. I'm just throwing it out there. I do see that sometimes with this card. And maybe she's not opening up to this person because she's thinking of her twin. That's a possibility as well. But regards to him, I'm feeling like he is becoming more structured, more almost like a fatherly figure, like like traditional, like the man. He's becoming this. I feel like it's a transformation for him. I also feel like, with the soul searching part, I feel like now he more is capable to look within for things. And he's definitely trying to figure things out as far as the direction he wants to see his life go. I do feel like he is trying to balance his emotions. And he still has a difficult time with that. But it's all self-work for him. I feel like he has definitely started those first steps, doing what he needs to do to come into his own power and into his divineness. But yeah, I'm feeling like, he's having a little bit of a hard time with this, okay? I feel like there's good days and bad days. There's ups and downs. But, in a lot of ways, he sort of is making it look easy. And he's not stressing too much about it. And he is thinking of her, definitely. Okay, so let's just see now. We'll get some cards in the middle here. Okay, so yeah, this was in separation, definitely. It was time for that to happen, okay? A cycle needed to end and a new cycle needed to begin separately for both of them. Okay, I do feel like they're both answering a higher calling, higher call to their purpose, their soul's purpose. They're both coming into their power. I feel like she's a little more elevated, the higher twin. And I do feel like he's still a little bit lower, but he's raising that vibration, and that's all that matters. But yeah, she's definitely out there seeking, new opportunities and, sort of just going with the flow. He's having a little more difficult of a time with it, but his stability is coming. But yeah, it was definitely time for this to sort of end a little bit. It was more or less just them both not syncing up the right way that they needed to. So, I feel like down the line, there will be an opportunity for love. I feel like he's going to come back to her. He's definitely going to seek her out, okay? It's not going to be the other way around. Even though she's thinking about him and she sort of might even be, I don't know, like secretly looking for him, but without letting him know. Like, I'm not saying like stalking, but like she might be like secretly trying to check up on him, or maybe following some of his posts on Instagram or social media. But she's doing it in a sort of secretive way just because she wants to know if he's okay. But yeah, I feel like he is the one that's going to come back to her, and he's going to have a full cup. I feel like it'll be a renewal of love. Things will be so different for him that I feel like he'll just be a lot more confident and able to, sort of seek her out, if that makes any sense, when he's ready to do so, when he's more matured, and he's realized some things. Okay. And I feel like it'll be more balanced emotionally. Yeah, I'm feeling like all the things that were lacking previous relationship, like in their previous union together, might have been that emotional stability, and empathy and sympathy and all those things. There might have been some issues with that, where they both needed to work on that. I feel like it was more him. He might have been overly emotional. He might have been a little bit manipulative. He may have been just in a little bit lower of an energy. I feel like now, he sort of realizes that, he's aware of it, and he's trying like hell to get that better. And overall, I do feel like she is his ultimate woman, and he realizes this, and he knows this. He wants that abundance with her. He wants that life with her. I feel like he could even see her as being the mother of his children. If that's something that she wanted and that he wanted, he definitely wants that type of woman. I feel like down the line, when he knows he's ready and more mature and he's worked on some things, which he definitely is, that's going to be his ultimate goal, is to find her and have her be in his life, to be that sort of motherly energy coming in, like maybe be the mother of his children. That's what I'm feeling. I'm just going to pull one of these beautiful cards here. So, okay. Love is all around you. There is love everywhere, all the time. Simply acknowledging this as truth. So, okay, we know that separations are difficult. what this card is telling you is sort of to focus on all the love in your life, whether it's between you and your parents, or you and your friends, or you and your siblings, or you and your children, whatever it is, whoever's in your immediate life that you love and care for. Not that that can replace sort of the emptiness you feel without your twin, but it's something to focus on, and focusing on that will help you grow emotionally. It'll sort of fulfill a little bit of a void, and it will help you practice that self-love and the love you have towards others, so you can be more loving towards your twin. And when you come back together, it'll just sync up better, if that makes any sense, guys. All right, I hope you enjoyed this update. Thank you for your requests, and please, please, please like and subscribe, guys. My love to all of you, and I'll catch you guys in the next reading. This has been Lizzie the Lightworker.